Hey, so in your absence, I've been having a lot of fun. I turned the camera off when I was putting this back together, and then again when I was fighting with it. So actually, I had put the CPU together, or the systems board, I'm sorry. This is a manual called the systems board. I don't know if CPU is the right word or not, since she's the techie. I just like screwdrivers more than she does. What I had done...
I'm still learning how to use screwdrivers.
She's still learning screwdrivers, I'm still learning computers. So I had made all the connections right, but I had put this wire coming out through here, which doesn't work because this is the on button or something.
Yeah.
It's a big button. No, it's the button that you use to open your computer or something like that. It's fairly important.
Yeah.
You can tell because it's a button that's about 2 inches long.
Yep, that's...
And I had a cable.
That's the latch.
Yeah, that's the latch. I had a cable in the way. So I had to undo this.
Whoops.
And then refit it so that this cable was coming out through the cable hole it was originally in. This is connected. I connected the internal speaker because, I mean, there was a plug and a little place for the plug. That's where the next step after you screw the systems board back on is to put this front panel back on, and that just took 2 screws. I actually decided to sort my screws. That's another thing you missed. Which is what I should have done in the first place, is sort them by size and by color, because if you're using the manual that's correct for your model, it will actually tell you the size and color of the screws to use. And that's a lot easier than saying, these 2 screws went with the fan, and these 2 screws went with the board, and no. Just know the size and color of the screws you're supposed to use. So I also put the fan back in, which was pretty simple. The only reason I remembered which way it went in is because, well, there's kind of a curve here, and plus I remember Catherine playing with it like this, and the circle was here. And then there was a little wire, and so I plugged the wire into there. Didn't actually check in the manual if that's the right wire, but there's literally nowhere else that would make sense to plug it in. So then there were 2 screws there, and that's where we are right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
so I just keep plugging things in where it makes sense to plug them in. And then I just checked the manual, and it was like, hey, you should screw the fan back in. And I was, hey, I'm ahead of you. It was very exciting.
Yeah.
What's the RG board?
Where did you see that?
I don't know. Shut the camera off.
Wait, where? I'm confused. Where did you see it?
Where did I see what?
RG.
RG, it's in the manual.
Oh.
Because we have all these different pieces, and I don't know where they go.
The only thing I can think of is that it would be the regulator for the power supply, but, oops.